Hello everybody, we are back with another What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person video, and as always, please don't go to these people's channel to leave me comments. That's not necessary. This is only for entertainment purposes. So we're just going to get straight into it. And I haven't seen these, I don't watch them beforehand, I just find them, think they look interesting from the first few seconds and then download them. So I'm watching them for the first time too. So let's just get started.
What I eat in a day in a calorie deficit as a 5'7", 27.5 stone woman. Started the day with a litre of water.
Fantastic start.
Followed by 300 grams of Greek yogurt, fat-free, 45 grams of fruit muesli, and I also added a teaspoon of honey into my breakfast because
that is a really good breakfast. That's actually fantastic. So the muesli is going to keep her nice and full, and it's a nice texture. The Greek yogurt has got a lot of protein in it. Again, very tasty. And she says this is a teaspoon of honey. That is not a teaspoon of honey. So that's where people make the mistakes. It seems like she's weighed out the yogurt and the muesli. Well, I hope she has at least. But she hasn't weighed out the honey, or she hasn't measured it. So that is where people can go wrong, because you think you're having a tablespoon of peanut butter or a teaspoon of honey, and you're actually having 3 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons. You can slip up, especially with things that are really calorically dense like honey, but it's not too bad. So far she's doing really, really well. Starting with water is fantastic. This breakfast is also really, really good, so that's just great. Let's see if she keeps up the momentum and does well, because yeah, great start.
Banging. And that was 375 calories in total. At lunchtime I had a driving lesson, and obviously I didn't film any of that, but when I got back I had another litre of water. I then started making my lunch. I had pork loin steaks and made sure I cut all the fat off there.
It is fantastic that she is actually weighing all of this out, and she's doing things like cutting the fat off. If she's got pets, she could give it to them, just so it's not wasted. But yeah, this is a really, really good sign. So she's doing great.
I made sure I weighed my meat. I made sure I also had a microwave rice pouch, so I knew exactly the amount of calories of rice I was having. And then obviously I had salad and added a little bit of salsa to make sure it wasn't dry.
That looks like an amazing meal. So she's done really, really well. I know what sorts of rice packets that she's talking about for these. The only thing with that is that one of these rice packets is actually 2 servings, but completely forgiven for that because the rest of it looks really nice. It's good to see that she's got some greenery in there. This salsa stuff, she didn't weigh out the salsa, but again, it's primarily vegetables, so it doesn't really matter. So because it's basically tomatoes, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, she's doing really, really well.
Total of 603 calories for that lunch, and it was absolutely delicious. No hate please, but a Pepsi Max accidentally fell in my hands. I don't know how it happened, and I had 1 glass of Pepsi Max a day. Although I'm no longer following Slimming World, I decided to have a look at some of the recipe books, as I've got a food shop coming tomorrow. Veg prep done for dinner, lots and lots of veggies tonight.
Looks amazing.
Again, I had some pork loins, but I put on loads of different flavours so it tasted different. And I measured out all my vegetables. I had broccoli, I had sliced runner beans, I had carrots, and I also had potatoes. And I always thought potatoes were really high in calories, but they're not that bad at all. Look at all that. Look at those veggies. That's a total...
Now that is what I would call a dinner. That looks absolutely fantastic. And yeah, potatoes are deceptive. They're not super, super high in calories. So I think it's like 100 grams of white potato is about 100 calories, give or take. So the fact that she can have such a massive dinner, and it's colourful, it's bright, I bet it's delicious, and she's also got a really good protein on the side as well. That is an absolutely fantastic dinner. Like, she's done really, really well. This day is fantastic. Well done to her.
652 calories for tonight's dinner, which is not much at all. I was actually way under my calories today by about 800, so no wonder I'm hungry tonight. Finish the evening with another litre of water.
Now that was a fantastic day of eating for her, so well done to her. She's done a really, really good job. One thing that she could do, because she was so under her calories for the day, if she is hungry at the end of the day, she could have like boiled eggs, or another really big bowl of veggies. So broccoli, so she has broccoli, so she could have a really big bowl of broccoli with 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs. Would bump her up in the calories, so help her feel more satiated, but it's also a lot more fiber and protein, so it should not should help her not feel so hungry when she's going to bed. But overall, she did a fantastic job, and she can be forgiven for the Pepsi Max. So it's neither here nor there.
I got the bag. Today is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna do what I eat in a day starting at 4 p.m.
You shouldn't start eating at 4 p.m. unless you're on night shift and only get home then. But starting a day off with fast food is very, very popular in these videos. It's so bad for you. You shouldn't really have it at all, to be honest. In like my opinion, of course, it's not that bad if you have it every now and then. But these people seem to have it like every day, and yeah, it is just a terrible way to start your day.
I got a pretzel and cheese.
Ooh.
Cheddar pepper I've never tried before.
It's like you can see the dopamine hits as she bites this food. So you saw it when she had the, would you say it was pretzel? And then with these deep fried cheese bite things. So far she's just had deep fried carbs and cheese, which, yeah, you shouldn't start your day like that.
Hot. Really rich in cheddar. Mozzarella stick.
More cheese and deep fried.
Mozzarella stick with marinara.
I wonder what the drink was.
Corn dog with mustard.
More deep fried.
Keep in mind I'm sharing all these things with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
That actually doesn't make it okay.
Sprouts.
That's a massive shop. It looks really cool. Is that like a normal grocery store? Or is that like a special sort of shop? I have no idea. I've never been to Sprouts.
Petco. I got frozen yogurt tart, strawberries, mango boba, and what's it called? Fruity Pebbles.
Strawberries are good. Frozen yogurt is better than ice cream, so you can't fault her there. Again, you can see like the dopamine hit in her face as she takes bites of these foods. I wonder if she would do the same with like cucumber sticks or pepper with hummus. I doubt it. But I think boba is incredibly high in calories. I've never actually had boba, I don't know. But the strawberries are good. The frozen yogurt is a better option. So it's not horrendous, but you don't need dessert in the middle of the day. It's unnecessary.
I got everything. Okay, I got Torchy's tacos. Oh no, sorry, velvet taco, and Panda Express. First,
Does she not look at that 3 big containers of takeout food and think this is excessive? Like, surely the food for one person would fit in one container. I mean, I don't know, but that would be what struck me if I ordered enough food that it came with 3 big polystyrene containers. That's what I would think, and it's all beige.
the cream cheese racken.
Is that more cheese? More dopamine.
That was absolutely delicious. Now,
Ooh.
my food. I got chow mein, super greens, honey walnut shrimp, and Angus beef. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
The honey walnut shrimp here is amazing, especially with the walnut.
See your eyes widen with
The
everything
Angus
else.
beef is next level.
I've never eaten food that's been good enough for me to go like that, the way she did. That's crazy. But I'm glad she had some greenery. That's good. But the rest of it was just beige. Everything she's eating today is beige except for the strawberries and the broccoli. See it, beige.
Panda's Express
Beige.
chicken egg roll. So crunchy, so good.
So deep fried.
Veggie spring roll.
Beige.
Now, velvet tacos. I got a Mexi shrimp and a chicken and waffle taco. These are so good.
Also beige. I don't know how it looks appetizing. It just looks horrible. There's no colour or anything. It just looks so sad.
Thanks for tagging along
More
to my
beige.
what I eat in a day. Cheers.
Well, okay.
Hey besties, this is the what I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't care and spend their whole life worrying about losing weight. What I am focused on, however, is not eating out as much. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I
I've
don't.
seen this one, so I'm gonna skip it. I think have I seen this one? Have I? I've definitely seen that.
Out though is not a problem because I have my Nespresso and it literally scratches the itch so well that I don't even want Starbucks. I know, that's crazy, right? I should be a Nespresso spokesperson. It has saved me about $1,000 and I'm not even exaggerating. Anywho's, here's my pancakes with some syrup. I don't like syrup on my pancakes. I like to dip it. That's a little bit weird thing about me, but whatever. I only ate 3 of them because I let my body tell me when I'm full. Next, I'm eating Whataburger.
I don't think I actually have seen this particular video, but I've definitely seen that clip of the pancakes, so she might be recycling clips. It's very good to stop when she's full after only having 3 out of the 4 pancakes, but you don't need 4 pancakes, you don't need 3 pancakes. You could have 2 and some fruit. That would be much better for her. But again, to say that she's listening to her body when she stops, that's good. But when you're addicted to fast food and just eating processed stuff, your body doesn't know when it's full, when it's hungry. It completely skews with your hunger cues, so it's a bit of a misnomer.
Burger because I was craving it, and just because I'm trying not to spend money eating out doesn't mean if I'm out, I'm gonna not get food. For example,
just because you're craving something doesn't mean that you need to get it. And if you're going out for a long time, or you're going out in general, and you think you're going to get hungry, there's nothing to stop you preparing something at home and taking it with you. You don't need to buy something when you're outside. And I don't think she was hungry enough that she couldn't have waited until she got home. And even if she was, there are much better options than buying fast food, especially in the US, where I imagine you can get lots of different things in different stores. Like in the UK, you can buy cooked chicken, like just plain cooked chicken, and you can buy like lettuce, you can buy salad packs. There was nothing to stop her going into a supermarket and buying some cooked chicken with a salad pack and just mixing the two together. She would have had a lot of protein, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals. Probably would have been cheaper than this fast food meal as well. And she would have been better off for it. So you don't have to get fast food. That's not true.
Well, today I was doing a lot of errands, and so I didn't want to go all the way home, so I just went to Whataburger. And let me go off on my tangent here real quick. There are a lot of really sad people in this world that don't understand that everybody's genetic makeup is different. Some people that are bigger, it is outside of their control.
This size of her, that is not out of her control. She did not get this big because of her genetics. That's complete bollocks. She got that big because she eats shit like this. That's the reality of it. You're not getting this size because of your genetics. That's complete nonsense. Your genetics may play a part in how your body regulates different foods or whatever, but it's not going to make you super morbidly obese. There's the phrase, it's like genetics loads the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. If in these families where everybody is obese, the grandparents, parents and the children, it's not because of their genetics and making the children fat, it's because the lifestyle choices that the grandparents taught the parents and the parents are teaching the kids. It's nothing to do with your genetics at all. There are very, very few people who have a genetic condition that actually makes them obese. She is probably not one of them. She is this big because she eats trash like this. Look at that burger, it's grease and fat and carbs and processed, just trash. And her breakfast was 3 pancakes out of 4 because she's listening to her hunger cues. So it's not genetics, it's the food. It's always the food.
Some people have thyroid issues, some people have PCOS.
Again, just because you've got PCOS or thyroid issues does not make you this big. It's the food choices. If she was put into a facility where they gave her 1,500 calories a day, she would drop weight like crazy. She will not be this big. You telling me that people in war-torn countries where there's not enough food, who have PCOS and thyroid issues, are this big? No. In countries where there are famine, everybody is thin because there's not enough food. Even those women who have PCOS over there, they're still thin because they haven't got the food. It's the food.
Gosh darn mouth. You would not be making the comments about what people eat if the person was skinny, I promise. So go away, you suck. And I mean that. I'm allowed to have
Your diet sucks, and that's why you're the size you are. Nothing to do with your genetics.
Whatever, that's it. Anyways, then I chugged a whole thing of water because I drink a lot of water throughout the day. Look at my cute cup from Simple.
Yeah, and that undoes all the trash that you ate.
Having a big cup like that really does make me drink more. And then for dinner, I made $1 million pasta, $1 million spaghetti, whatever. It's a menage of things. But I was meal prepping for the week mostly because apparently I don't know how to cook for one. But I had a lot of gross stuff today. I didn't feel good. So I wanted to have some vegetables, you know.
Doesn't surprise me that she didn't feel good after eating what she ate. But this is good. Like this is a different pasta to what she was just cooking. So she just cooked 2 batches of pasta, have dry pasta with broccoli. But regardless, the broccoli is good that good to eat. It's the only healthy thing she's had all day.
So I just pulled some butter noodles to the side because why are they so good? And then ate a whole bag of broccoli. Again, F off. I'm allowed to eat whatever I want to. Ooh, it makes
Yeah, and people are allowed to comment whatever they want as well, so.
me so mad. I never make these videos because of that. But anyways, here's me drinking another water because hydrate until you dihydrate. The motto I live by, really. But then my $1 million spaghetti was finished. Didn't it look beautiful? It literally tastes so good. It's like I put crack in it or something. Like, I know I don't. I watch myself make, but it's so good for no reason. But yeah, I'm not going to eat a singular carrot and a slice of apple. Who needs nutrients to live, whatever way that may be? Because I would so much rather be fat and happy than someone who has a sad life that always puts others down, even though they know nothing about them. Ooh.
Said like a truly happy person. She's not happy like that. There's no way. If I had a pill and I said to her, you can take this pill and wake up 130 pounds, she would take it. No doubt in my mind. And she's not happy with the way she is, otherwise she wouldn't be as defensive as she is. And she wouldn't care what people say. She truly wouldn't care. But she does, and so she is. So
It makes me so mad. Anyways, that's what I ate today. Love you. Bye.
I'm joking about the 1 apple and the 1 carrot. Nobody's saying the 1 apple and the 1 carrot, but you only need 1 pancake.
What I eat in a day as a fat person who did eat yesterday, and I'm probably
I think
gonna
I've
eat
seen
again
her
tomorrow.
'cause she was irritating.
Raspberry
last
muffin
time.
cold brew.
Yeah, seen her videos. She irritates me. Do they recycle these clips? Because I've seen this bit.
Texture check. She passes.
I think they're recycling clips, you know, because I've seen this. I remember it because she ate in a really terrible way. No, okay, let's watch.
What I eat in a day as a fat person who did eat yesterday, and I'm probably gonna eat again tomorrow.
I don't know if I've seen this video. I've definitely seen her because I find her really irritating. I think she's really annoying. And I've seen this clip because she goes at the end of it, and she does it after every single thing she drinks, which is very annoying. But may have seen this clip.
Raspberry
clip, I'm
muffin
not
cold
sure.
brew. Grilled cheese burritos, not from the drive-thru, from my kitchen.
Well done.
I can't do it anymore.
Definitely seen this clip.
Flavored water.
Because I remember her with the sticky fingers.
Excuse me.
Is this massive bites thing? Is that like fetish content? Because why else would you eat like that? It's just disgusting. Like, it's such poor table manners to eat like this. And I know she's in her own home, but she is also on the internet. So why would you eat like that for people to see? It's so bizarre to me. Like, is she catering to a certain audience or something? It's just odd.
That works swimmingly.
Cherry Garcia parfait. It is true, a parfait a day keeps the cravings at bay. Texture check. She passes. It's Greek yogurt, flavored with cherry syrup.
How many calories in the sugar
Mini chocolate
syrup, I
chips,
imagine?
frozen cherries that I soaked overnight in sugar.
Mac and cheese.
I mean, parfait wasn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, the syrup I imagine was high in sugar, and the frozen cherries are neither here nor there. But it was probably very, very high in sugar. She would have been better off having that at the end of the day rather than at the beginning of the day. But, yeah, I can't really say too much about
And
that.
chicken nuggets, chipotle honey glazed chicken nuggets.
Not a single vegetable.
These are protein pasta noodles. These are lightly breaded chicken nuggets. And the sauce, that's cottage cheese and cheddar cheese powder. So
Healthy.
you can jump right on off my big back.
Mm.
And for dessert, we have our chocolate milk and French toast sticks. It's really a protein shake.
She says it's a protein shake, but with the amount of chocolate syrup and stuff in there, it may as well just be a chocolate milkshake. So, that's, yeah. And that dessert is pretty big, but if she's gonna have 2 desserts a day, that's her choice, but it's a stupid one.
Mwah. Love you, good night.
what I eat in a day plus size addition. I did skip breakfast.
Please don't drive and eat. That's illegal in this country. I don't know if it's illegal in America, but please don't do it, especially because she's filming herself at the same time. So she's driving, it looks like she's driving a car. She's eating and she's filming herself. That's ridiculous. Drive the car, do one at a time. You don't need to do all three. That's nuts. Because if she gets in an accident, whose fault is it going to be? Whether it's her fault or not, she's probably not going to be completely faultless in it, because you shouldn't be eating when you're driving. And if she's eating and there's an accident, she's probably going to choke. And it would be incredibly difficult for anybody to help her. Even if she wasn't driving, because she's so big, it would be very difficult to get your arms around her to do those, the Heimlich remover. So, bad decision all around.
Breakfast by accident, and I ended up eating a Grandma McFlurry, which was actually really good. I really did enjoy the crunchy bits in the McFlurry. I also had a chicken sandwich, and I ate probably half of my french fries.
Again, McDonald's for breakfast, and having a McFlurry for breakfast is just ridiculous. You don't need ice cream for breakfast. That's just insane. And it's not only ice cream, it's ice cream from a fast food joint. Again, completely unnecessary. It sounds very expensive. Just cook something at home.
Fries and drank about half of my juice. I really didn't care for the flavor of the french fries after eating them. I don't know if they needed to change the oil or if the fries were old. After running around all day, we did need to stop at the gas station to fill the car up, and I ran inside and got some snacks.
You don't need snacks. If you do need snacks, get some fruit. You don't need snacks. How long are you driving for? Because it's probably unnecessary. Get something better. Whenever I used to go on long drives, I would stop maybe for a black coffee if I thought I was too tired, and have a rest and then continue driving. I don't eat on the road. It's unnecessary. You're generally not driving that far. Obviously in the US the distances are a lot further than in the UK, but just prepare something before you set off and eat that. You don't need to get processed trash on the drive after eating a McFlurry for breakfast and McDonald's for breakfast. It's unnecessary. I really like these jalapeno cheddar cheese puffs, and honestly and that looks like a sharing family bag as well, and she's just eating it as if it's like a normal sized packet of crisps. I could eat them every single day. However, I don't get these very often. When we returned home, we did stay outside for a little bit, and then we went inside and started cleaning up. After we were cleaning up, I did eat the leftover pork chops and rice-a-roni from... So I imagine that, because she said it's left over, I would imagine that's takeout as well, which isn't great. So she's had 2 lots of takeout and snacks, and I don't believe that's the only things that she's eaten all day. Whether she shows more or not, I just don't believe it, and I don't believe they were the only snacks that she got, because she said snacks plural. She only showed 1 snack. So I don't believe she's filmed everything, and not a single vegetable. And vegetables in chicken burgers from McDonald's don't count. The day before, unfortunately, I did not have a protein shake, and I didn't really eat any vegetables besides potatoes, which isn't really good. But this, if you go on the NHS website and look up your 5 a day, potatoes don't count as a vegetable, because generally they're deep fried and they're just really starchy. But yeah, I don't believe that's all she ate. It wasn't a one-off day. Also, I did drink my water. Okay, well, that's all for today. I don't believe many of these people that show what I eat in a day. I don't believe they show everything, because a lot of them wouldn't be the sizes that they are if they were eating the way they do. But yeah, it's just not great. Everything they eat is beige or deep fried or just fast food, so... But the first lady at the beginning, she did a really, really good job, so she should get kudos for that, because she's done really, really well in her choices, and I'm sure she'll feel much better eating the way she is in this clip than she was previously with all these vegetables and stuff. So yeah, more power to her. I wish her the best on her health journey and whatever she's trying to achieve. But for the others, with their quite content to eat beige, deep fried trash, their health issues will catch up with them eventually. And I can't say I think they'll enjoy it, but that's the decision that they're making at the end of the day. So that's for them to deal with, really. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.